Hi, my name is Preston Gull. I'm currently working on a documentary for my communication project. It is for Mrs. Phelps' class. My mom told me from another friend, from a girl which her name escapes me for the moment, about these three guys that do ghost hunting. I thought maybe I would be able to interview some of what they do for their work and see what they do. Alright, let's go check it out.
They've just pulled up.
Alright, we're here. Active lifestyle? What the heck is GHAP? Okay, so they said it was sweet one, so let's just check this thing out.
Tom, answer the door, would you?
My name's not Tom, Professor.
Hi.
Are you the reporter?
I guess so.
You're an awfully young
yeah.
for a reporter. Well done. So you're from Phelps Network, correct? Please come on in. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, young man. How are you?
Pretty good. You?
Outstanding. I am Professor Sebastian John Challenger. Welcome to the headquarters of GHAP. We're glad to have you. You have, of course, met one other member. There's another one somewhere. And this is Tom Flittinger.
I told you it's not Tom anymore. It's GR.
It's nice to meet you too, GR.
So we're very glad to have you with us this afternoon. What would you like to see first? Our detailed preparations into the world of the supernatural and the macabre? Or perhaps our workout regimes, which keep us in tip-top ghost hunting shape? Or perhaps you have something in mind that you would like to ask us about?
Well, why don't I just start with an interview with you?
Outstanding. Tom,
It's GR.
bring a chair over for this young man, would you, please? Thank you, Tom.
It's GR. Why can't you remember GR?
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Sir.
Alright, so as you've probably heard, I am Preston Gull.
Nice to meet you, Preston. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you. The first question I'd like to ask is, what is GHAP?
Excellent question. GHAP, or GHAP, as we like to call it, stands for Ghost Hunting Adventurous People. And that is us, you see. And we're very happy to get our name out on national television. And in such an exciting interview as you're conducting. We have had a bit of a lull. Not that there's been a lull in ghost activity, because of course there hasn't, there never is. But we ourselves have had a bit of a lull.
So, I noticed that it says chiropractor on the door. Why is that?
Well, as I mentioned, we've had a bit of a lull, which has required us to sublet some areas of our office out to a chiropractor, you see. We do continue, however, to address all the strange, macabre, paranormal questions from this, our inner sanctum, as it were. Not the chiropractor part, that's not a sanctum, but the rest of it belongs to us, and from here we sally forth into the world of the paranormal and the supernatural, and do so extremely well, if I do say so myself.
So, what exactly do you guys do?
Well, why don't I show you?
Okay.
This is the chiropractor's main office. This is one of the chiropractor's exam rooms. One of our rooms is over this way. No, that's a chiropractor room. This is where we like to, no, that's a chiropractor room also. In here we have no, that's chiropractor stuff too. All rooms are this way. That's it, this direction. You'll notice this time of year there's an influx of the supernatural and protoplasmic types of various things that we have to.
Ghost hunting adventurous people? No, the chiropractor's not here right now. Message? Yeah, sure. What's your name?
This room is used most often by Tom,
It's GR!
who he does his workout regime and exercise regimen here.
So, GR. What's the confusion with your name?
Preston, there is some confusion with my name. My name used to be Tom Flittinger. Recently, I legally changed my name to better fit my skills in this team, in this outfit. My legal name, my proper name now is Ghost Ranger Squatchmaster.
So, your name was Tom, but it's now Ghost Master Ranger.
No. Why is this so hard? Ghost-Ranger, Squatch-Master. Ghost Ranger is the given name, Squatchmaster is the surname.
So, GR. How do you fit into the GHAP?
Well, Preston, I began with Professor Challenger many years ago, and just he and I, without Sam, would go and investigate the paranormal and the supernatural. And then Sam came along, and it got kind of weird. Since then, he and I have sort of, it's water under the bridge, if you will. So when that happened, I started branching out more into the realm of, squatching. I became interested in Sasquatch. I even joined an organization called BRA, Bigfoot Research Association. Now I am the president of BRA and the only member.
So, you mean you're trying to find support for Bra?
I don't know if I'd say it like that, Preston. I am having some trouble growing the size of BRA. There's this other organization out there that has a show on an animal channel that nobody really watches. And they have much better PR. They're a bunch of hacks, truthfully, but they have such good marketing. It's just hard for me to compete against them right now.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that show on Animal Planet.
Those guys are a bunch of chumps, Preston. Truthfully, if it's just straight up squatching, I'm way better than they are. I've actually challenged them more than once to a squatch-athlon. You probably have heard of them before. It's a competition of my own design, Preston, involving various squatching skills. Knocks, calls, tracking, and other various squatch activities. I'm pretty sure if we were to compete one-on-one, it'd be no contest.
Ghost hunting adventurers, people, and chiropractor. No, I'm afraid the chiropractor's closed today. Yeah, thank you.
So, Sam, what is your function in the GHAP group?
Well, Preston, I am the techie for GHAP. My job is to handle all the devices and machinery that we use when we're investigating the supernatural. Right now, in fact, I'm studying hair dryers, because you never know when parts of a hair dryer is going to come in handy with the kinds of equipment that we use. Sometimes I have to take parts from other things to work with our parts or our machines to make them work properly. So my job is to work with the EVP units and the spectral imaging cameras and all the things that we use when we're trying to find ghosts.
So, do you always read women magazines for part ideas?
Well, a lot of times I can only read what the chiropractor has. I mean, he has Good Housekeeping and Glamour and Women's Day. But you never know where you're going to find parts and good ideas for devices and equipment. You know, some people in GHAP don't have that kind of expertise. I know when I've talked with Tom, or GR, you know, he just doesn't know a lot of that kind of stuff. So it's up to me as the anchor for GHAP to back us up with the kind of equipment that we need. So I'm always searching, Preston. I'm always searching.
I get the feeling that there's some tension between you and GR.
Well, Preston, it's kind of a long story. When I first came to GHAP, I really wanted to be a part of the team and fit in, and I really wanted to try to find the answers to these supernatural questions. And there seemed to be a lot of jealousy on the part of Tom, GR, whatever. And you know, I got the feeling that there was a lot of, I think he was jealous of my skill with machinery and devices, and that I knew how to make them work and how everything operated, and I had to kind of try to teach him how things worked. You'd think that he would have known as a guy who's been doing ghost hunting for a long time, but apparently that was just not his expertise. And so when I came in and I knew all that stuff, he kind of had some jealousy issues, and it was kind of embarrassing. I mean, we're adults. We should be acting like adults at this point.
So, how do you guys function with each other each day?
Well, that's mostly water under the bridge now. I mean, we had tensions there for a while, and you know, some animosity going on, but we've kind of worked everything out, and we get along. You know, we get along professionally now and get along well. He's got his Bigfoot thing that he's involved in now, and I'm doing my part to search for ghosts and find those answers. So we've worked out a professional relationship, and that's old news.
GHAP, this is Ghost Ranger Squatchmaster. No, that's not a joke. No, it's not. And no, the chiropractor's not here. He'll be back first thing Monday morning.
And in this room, finally, we come to, well, there's more chiropractic things, but in this closet is something that I'm very proud of. This is the endopronic cyclotronic maze of the plasmatarium, you see. And what happens is when we go out and we find a subnucleonic specter of some sort, and we capture it, we bring it here and run it through the endopronic meter trace. You see, what happens is there is a molecular adhesion behind the microwavable particles, which is not unlike a granny apple. Now, the difficult part is there are 4 slots here that have something to do with the string theory of quantum mechanics. You see. And the odd thing is when you nucleotize protoplasm, it turns into a substance that is very like styrofoam. And trying to stick a styrofoam ghost through one of these slots is not very easy. It takes years and years of practice and developing special skill set, you see. Especially this time of year, right around, May, it's much easier for some reason. But this time of year, it seems to be more difficult. GHAP, this is Professor... No, the chiropractor's not in. Yes, thank you.
Professor Challenger mentioned about you guys having an exercise routine?
Yes, our exercise routines. Initially, this was my idea. When you're out squatching, you have to be really in excellent physical condition to not only hike around the woods, but if you find one, just to run away. Since I started, I've requested that Sam and the professor also begin exercising. This is the exercise space. We have pads on the floor for comfort and protection. We have a series of kettlebells over here for strength, multiple bands, as well as a softer padding over here, more for the tumbling aspect of things, of agility work. I like to begin every exercise slowly, of course, building the heart rate just a little bit at a time. I'll start with some jumping jacks to begin with, just normal jumping jacks. And then from there it gets a lot more complicated.
Again, keep it going, keep the energy. Inside and one more time. Oh, you're turning me inside and what? And rolling. Up and walking. Lift, lift, lift. Get that leg going.
GHAP, can I help you? Tolbert, that's not funny.
Then each one of you has your own specialized workout?
Now move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and clap. You got it. Yeah! One more. Freedom. Up, 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 and again. 2 more. And front. 8 points. 1. Now turn it. Stop.
Squash!
1, 2, 3, 4. Up, up. You got it. 2 more.
Squatty, 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 squatty!
High energy song. If you want low impact, follow GD. For higher intensity, go with Laurel. Pick up the pace. All right, launch it out. Or jog. Here we go. Get ready now. We are.
Professor Challenger, you did say that you're a professor. What is your degree in?
The ghost hunting adventurous people came into being December 17th, 1976. You see. There was a strange occurrence right around that time which led me to believe in the existence of ghosts, paranormal, things of that nature. You see, I hadn't always been interested in this type of field. I was once actually a sportsman. You see, I remember that winter I had bought some water skis and I was looking forward to using them, but I couldn't find a lake that was on a slope. So I had completely wasted both my time and money, and I was looking for another pursuit. And a friend of mine said he'd heard of this basement which was supposedly haunted. He also had an elevator that was haunted. I didn't know about that. That seems to have its ups and downs. I didn't appreciate the gravity of the situation. I wish now that I had investigated it, because he was, something happened and he was given the shaft, and I would like to reinvestigate that elevator situation.
At what point did you bring additional help?
I was investigating a supposedly paranormal event in 1979 when I first came across Tom.
It's Gior!
He was working as a waffle boy. See, that's someone who works at a restaurant that delivers waffles, and he would drive this waffle truck all over the valley. He wasn't very good at it, you see, and I was investigating this house. Apparently someone had ordered waffles, and Tom
Gior!
came driving up with these waffles, and I was in need of some assistance because I was trying to figure out how to use the camera and shoot myself, and I needed someone to hold it for me. And I said, excuse me, waffle boy, and he said, my name is Tom.
It's Ghost Ranger!
And I said, would you assist me in this? And he has been my assistant ever since. And it was only a few years ago that the other one,
You said things were going slow. Can you explain why?
well, it's because I think that it's mostly.
GHAP, can I help you? Really? For how long? Cartoni, this isn't funny. Oh. Okay. Seriously, you want... Okay. Can I get your address? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know right where that is. Okay. We'll be there in about an hour. All right. Thank you. Bye.
We got one!
Whoa, 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 what's going on?
It's the opportunity of a lifetime, my dear boy. We are going out to find a ghost. Come with us.
Oh, we finally have a call.
Come on, there's somebody at the door. Come on. Come on.
Good afternoon. I am Professor Challenger. We are the ghost hunting adventurous people. We are responding to a phone call requested on presence.
Thank you. Won't you please come in? How do you do? Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Hi.
We're glad to be here. How may we be of service?
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I've been hearing creepy noises in the basement, hearing voices. Things get moved around. I really need your help.
Ma'am, you will be glad to know that you're in the hands of experts. We specialize in the paranormal and the supernatural and the extranatural and the subnatural and things of that nature. As I said, I am Professor Challenger. These are my associates. This is Sam, Tom.
My name isn't Tom, ma'am. My name is Ghost Ranger Squatchmaster. Go ahead and call me GR for short.
This is our media representative, Preston, who is in the midst of filming a special documentary following our actions and our activities. It will be very exciting to see on national television at some point, I'm sure.
Let me show you where we've been having the problems, and if you need to have full run of the house, please do, just so you get rid of whatever it is.
Then I shall have my two associates, Sam and that one, accompany you while I begin unpacking our special paranormal equipment.
Okay, Professor, we've been given the tour and we pretty much know where all the hot spots are. And
There are several areas of activity, namely the basement. We didn't hear anything while we were down there, of course, but there are reports of some noises in that area. And there's also mention of some upstairs rooms. Various voices, I believe, was upstairs.
we have quite a. I'm putting together a list of the equipment that we're going to need. We're going to need a full spectrum camera. We're going to need EVP equipment.
Yeah.
But we're going to need to lay out some equipment and get going on this thing. Are you ready on your end?
Perfect. Sam, you take the upstairs. GL, take the basement, and the two of us will take the main floor. And we will see what we see and see what we are here to learn.
All right, Bob, I'm coming to you. I don't know why I always get the basement. It's getting dark down here, Bob. Make sure you watch your step.
Should we go night vision?
Yeah, we need to go dark soon. That's why I brought down my night vision, as well as an EVP detector right here. So this is what we're going to use as soon as it's time to go dark.
We are all highly trained professionals, well versed in the dangers of dealing with the supernatural. This is your first foray into this type of experience. So I want you to stick very close to me or any other one of us. We'll keep you safe and help guide you in those things that we've found work best. Right here. So now it is time to activate all of our equipment to turn on the broadcast power grid that we have brought with us. This is the source of our gimmicks, I suppose one would say. Our equipment comes from the power generated by this endochromic plasmatron, which was originally introduced back in 1847, but only came into common use in the last 5 or 6 years because it tends to explode and kill people. So if everyone is ready, I shall throw the switch and then we will go dark.
Professor, I'm in position. Ready for the main power to be turned on.
Okay, all right. Getting ready to go dark. Got my spectral analysis machine that I invented myself. This is my own design. Part of my job as the tech man here at GHAP. This will not only show me where the spirits are, but outline them and design them, show me exactly who is male, female. This tells me all those things. We're getting ready to go dark, so I'm just getting ready. Professor, I'm ready to go dark. Turn on the main power.
So now that we are completely in the dark and you're unable to see anything at all, you're going to definitely need to stick by me, as I am able to see quite well in the dark due to the lenses, which are handcrafted of adamantium square crystals, you see. So let us begin our investigation.
All right, now that we've gone completely dark, I'm going to start using my device here. This is my electromagnetic meter here. I don't know if you can see it. So I'm going to be using my meter and searching for entities in this upstairs room.
So what I am using now is a full spectrum camera. It films in night vision, it films in infrared. It allows me to see when I cannot see. And in a second, I will begin using the EVP recorder to try and get readings of any paranormal activity. But first, I'm just trying to get an idea of what's here, and there's a lot of creepy stuff in this basement. I'm calling the entities in this basement. Make yourselves known to me. I am here trying to communicate with you. Make yourselves... What in the world? I can't see anything without my visor. But what is... It's a rubber monster mask. There's several of them. You know, that actually could be why this basement is haunted. If they have these rubber monster masks, sometimes entities are drawn to the evil that is in these sculpted forms. What was that? We just had a noise in this area. I'm going to check it out. My EVP is recording, and there's what? These may be more monster masks, suggesting a rather excessive amount of potential evil drawing these entities here. These all look like just masks. None of them are moving, of course. This could be why this basement is actually haunted. Still, no idea what made that noise, though. Was that the spirit haunting this basement, making that noise? Make yourself known to me. Make some more noises. Make something move or something happen. we'll continue checking the rest of the basement for more evidence of activity.
Hello? Hello, is anybody here with me in this room? Is there anybody up here in this upstairs? Somebody who hasn't gone on and has stayed behind on this mortal plane instead of going on to what comes in the hereafter. Right now I'm not getting my K2, but there's a K2 meter on here as well. I'm not getting any readings. It's about a 0.2, which is pretty normal. Let's go on this way. Hello?
Now, I'd like to call your attention to these dolls. Do you see these?
No?
You don't see them?
Mm-mm.
Well, they're dolls. Dolls can be a gateway to evil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking the spectroscope to see if these are some of the... You don't see these?
No.
You don't see these dolls?
Pretty sure.
Why not?
Because it's pitch dark in here.
After an exhaustive scan of these suspicious items, I have found that they are not suspicious at all. There's nothing going on with them. So let us go this direction and see what there is for us to learn.
Okay, I'm coming into this is a new room, and it looks like a storage room, but my gosh, what a mess. No human would ever do this in any given room. This is definitely supernatural activity. This has to be some kind of spook or specter, because no human would ever arrange a room in this manner. I am addressing the entity of this basement. He was harassing this poor woman by totally disheveling her items. This is Ghost Ranger Squatchmaster, and I command you to respond. You are molesting this poor lady, disheveling her items. Well, I'm right here. Why don't you come and try and dishevel me? Why don't you come and try and do some of this to me? Entity, I'm right here.
Hello? Is there anyone here with me tonight? Anyone here with me in the complete pitch blackness of this house? Trying to reach the spirit who's been harassing and haunting this house. Trying to find out why you haven't moved on. Can you make a noise or move something so that I know you're here? I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to harm you in any way. I'm just trying to find out why you're here and what it is that, well, what do you want from the people who live here? Is there anybody here? Can you make a noise? Can you make a sound? I'm not getting anything in this room. Maybe we should go across the hall to the other room.
If there are any ghosts or entities, make yourself known to us so that we might... That's not bad. I heard that. Let's open a dialogue of communication and understanding.
No, it was just me. I just hit my face into a wall.
Your face? Why would you do that?
I can't see anything in here.
Yes, well, how disappointing.
This appears to be a bathroom. I say it appears to be only in the rudimentary sense. It's holy, it's filthy. What evil could ever have done this to a bathroom? We may actually need an exorcist for this room. Just close that door, and hopefully it's a specter that belongs to the bathroom only, and it's not the one we're trying to find for the rest of this house. Entering what appears to be the last room in the basement, and there's clearly nothing happening in this room at all. Apparently the specter or spook that is haunting this poor woman's house has not entered this room as of yet.
Hello, Ed? Oh, I can't breathe in this thing. I need this. It keeps me safe, but I can't breathe. Entities or spirits that are here, can you please communicate with me? Can you make a noise or move something so that I know you're here? I heard that. Entity was, or spirit, was that you? Can you do that again for me? Okay. Okay, so there's a spirit here. Spirit, if you can hear my voice, continue to stay with me. Let's go with 1 knock for yes and 2 knocks for no. Is that okay with you? Wow, he's really communicating with me. This is great. Entity, why, or I can't ask that question. Did this house used to belong to you? No? Okay. Are you haunting this woman for a specific reason? Yes. Does the reason have to do with money? No. Are you here because you don't have the ability to move on? No.
It's possible that technology is failing us. We must resort to one of the older ghost detecting methods. If there is a ghost... Aha! There is. Are you in this direction? No, it's in this direction. It has stopped. Well, that's failed us also. Let us continue on then.
Spirit, have you been dead long? No. Okay. I didn't ask anything. Okay, wait, hold on. I didn't ask anything yet. You know what? I don't think that was a ghost at all. I think that's just a random noise. It has nothing to do with the haunting in this house. Let's move on.
Ma'am, if I could have a moment of your time.
Yes, sir.
Our investigation is proving inconclusive, and I was wondering if there is anything in the house that might be cursed or haunted, or if there's an item that you can think of that might be at the center of this manifestation.
Do you know, now that you ask, we've had problems with that candle for generations.
Well, why don't we just remove the candle from your home, and then you will not have any further trouble.
Gosh, now that you mention it, that's a stupendous idea.
Yes, stupendous. Absolutely. We shall remove this item. Do tell your friends about us. Thank you for your business. Keep us in mind in the future if you ever get any more evil wax. And we shall... Oh yes, do remember to watch the documentary about us, which will be quite outstanding. Yes, quite.
Well, I had some pretty interesting experiences upstairs. I'm not sure if I actually was in communication with a ghost or not, but I had some pretty interesting experiences. What about you in the basement?
I did my best to initiate contact with the ghost. Maybe the EVP picked up something. No real contact in the basement.
Okay.
I found that the center of the disturbance was the cursed candle. Preliminary research tells me that this is actually 400 years old, comes from Montenegro, and there was a priest who had just a bad day and went around cursing these. This is one of 12. We shall remove this and the house will be spiffy.
Fantastic. I'm curious, Preston, you've been here, you've seen a lot of what we do. I'm curious when this documentary is going to be on national television.
National television? What are you talking about?
I have the understanding that you were from the Fitz Communication Network.
No, this is only for an assignment for Mrs. Finn's class in high school.
A high school assignment? I can't believe this. I thought it was national television, not a high school assignment. Holy.
Ghost Squatchy Meister, you're a moron.
Well, that's typically how it kind of goes for us gentlemen, doesn't it? However, this should still end up on YouTube. I think we should just call it a day, shall we?
And so, once again, we come to the end of another GHAP investigation. Once again, we have brushed shoulders, as it were, with the paranormal. We have rubbed elbows with the supernatural, and we have tripped over the paranormal. Until we come to you again next time, remember that the truth is probably out there someplace. We're pretty darn certain.
When it flashes, is that recording?
Yeah, it should have a red dot and it says record.
And it's flashing.
Oh, it's nice to meet you too. Oh crap, I just forgot his name.
GR.
GR, okay. It's nice to meet you too, JR. Oh, GR. JR. Why did I say
It's acting.
JR?
Acting's hard.
Outstanding. Tom!
You're
Cue
supposed
Tom.
to... Hello, Tom. That was a
GR.
cue for you.
Oh, I thought I was going to say the whole sentence first.
No!
Then I was-
GHAP, or GHAP, as we like to call it, stands for Ghost Huntering Adventurous People. And we're very excited to get our name back out on national television. We have had a bit of a lull. We are excited to run out of things to say.
Action.
Good question. GHAP, or as we like to call it, GHAP, stands for Ghost Huntering.
You did it again.
I did it again.
You did it again, didn't you, Darren?
Ghost-
Just hunting.
Ghost hunting.
Just regular hunting.
Ghost hunting adventures.
Yeah, hunting and then adventurous. There's a U in the adventurous, but not in the hunting.
Right. You see,
Would you like to try this again?
I would love to try that.
Okay.
That needed the space, and as you see by the door, that opportunity was snapped up by one of the lowest forms of medicine, the chiropractor. We have our...
Preston, there is some confusion with my name. My name used to be Tom Flittinger. However, recently I legally changed my name to better fit my skills. My current name, my new name, if you will, the proper name, is Ghost Ranger Squatchmaster. Recently I legally changed my name to better fit my skills. So my new name, my proper name, if you will, is Ghost Ranger Squatchmaster.